So here we are at Sajad's house and the church, which, as he was telling me this morning, he built purely through the strength and belief in God, and the money just came. And here is Sajad's house next to it, and at the end we have the girls' boarding house, and then the boys' boarding house
It's there.
The boys' boarding house is here, and the boarding house is for the receivers of financial aid who need to live somewhere.
Yes, yeah. This is the same one, you know.
Yeah. So
On the top of that, there is a vocational training center.
what, the next floor? This is the vocation.
Yeah.
This is the vocational training center.
Yes.
It's not somewhere else.
No, this is.
It's here.
Yeah.
We don't have to go anywhere.
No.
It's right here.
Yes.
Wow. So here's the vocational training center. I hadn't
Our main
appreciated.
office, you know.
I'm now learning all about it. So this started to be built. This whole well, you tell me. The whole complex started to be built in 2000 and.
This land is bought on 2004 by the grace of God, and then in 2005 they started to build the first church building in the history of Gilgit-Baltistan, and then which was completed in 2006, and then in 2007 we started to build the Women Vocational Training Center. By the grace of God, it finished in August 2008, and then in 2009 we started to build the boarding house, boys boarding house.
Girls' boarding house?
We built this in different phases,
okay.
Actually. So first phase and then second phase, and then in 2011 we started to build the boys boarding house, which is the outside. This is the girls boarding house, and then hopefully over the years we are involved building, you know, the different things in the different phases. Later on we build the children mess, and these days we are building the washing area, laundry washing area for the children. So this is how things are going on. So the Women Vocational Training Center on the top of the church.
Should we just look back inside the church?
It's
okay.
Why not?
About there. Yeah. So here's the racks for the shoes, and everybody leaves their shoes outside.
Side. This is for the men's side.
Perfect. One day I'll be a cameraman.
I think you are learning as well.
Yes, this camera's new. I bought it to come here.
On top of this is a Women Vocational Training Center. As I told you, the Vocational Training Center was initiated actually in 2006 with 10 women, 5 Christians, 5 Muslims, from a storeroom. I will show you the storeroom later on. And then in 2007, by the end of 7, we started to build the proper vocational training center with the capacity of the 50 women, and it was completed in August 2008, and up to now from this facility 500 women have been graduated, and almost all the close by towns and streets, all the women have been trained from our facility. So in 2015 we decided now that it's a time to take the training outside the town, on the doorstep of the poorest and uneducated and disadvantaged women. So in 2016 we took the first training to a nearby village 20 kilometers from here, and today we are going to visit another center which is 20 kilometers away.
Yes.
In a village, you know.
Yes.
So, but now this center is becoming our main office, where we do the different kinds of business trainings and skill improvements trainings and the refresher courses and plus advanced training courses.
Okay. FGA?
Yeah, it's Full Gospel Assemblies of Pakistan. 2016 and 15. It was the church was got some severe threats from the unknown terrorists, and then the military came here and they gave us all kinds of protection.
Yeah. So, but they're protecting you now.
Yes, government is with us, you know.
Yes.
And they have the nice policy for the area, and they want unity and stability and prosperity in the different communities.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So Miss Farah,
Then.
My name is Farad Sajjad. I am working with the Vocational Training Center.
Okay. Wow. Huh. Nicer. Wait. Wait. Try there. Okay. Good again.
क्या तो जुतियां उठे बाहर ना इनमें कारपेट भी खराब हो गया, सब कुछ खराब है।
Hello.
कैसी हो भाभी? बैठो बहन बैठो।
Yo.
जाने तो क्लास में चले जाओ, हम आ रहे हैं उसको।
She is Lal Begum. So she is our master trainer.
Master trainer.
Yeah. Miss Sarafin, she is instructor here. These days they are working on the different ladies' garments. So they have made this bag. It's a sheep wool.
But now the trainers go out to these other centres as well as stay here?
Yes. पढ़ने क्लास में आप हैं कुरान? तो आप फिर उधर गए अपनी क्लास में? आप अपनी क्लास में हैं?
I can take a picture?
फोटो बना रही है
No.
Yes.
Okay.
And then they learn here, like sitting on a floor, with
Can I
their
take a
swing.
picture?
Yes. So, and then here they learn cutting. Cutting सीखते हैं यहाँ पे. हाँ? किस चीज़ की cutting आजकल सीख रहे हैं?
डिजाइनिंग के आप कपड़े सेट कर रहे हैं.
ये किसके कपड़े बना रहे हो? ईद के लिए. आप काट सकती हैं कि नहीं अभी? काटे? बाकी लोग बैठे अपना काम करें अपनी मशीनों में.
So these the sewing machines, they are powered with your feet
Yeah,
and sometimes your hands.
with the hand, If they have the weak legs, then they
Yeah.
go to with the hand,
My grandma had a sewing machine the same as this. A Singer, yeah? The same one.
Some don't like to sit on the stool, They want to prefer to sit on the floor,
I need 16 women. And can I ask you a question? So before they come here, they could sew or not? Before they came, they could.
वो यहाँ आने में भी शी ट्रांसलेशन.
Yeah.
यहाँ आने से पहले वो सी सकती हैं कि नहीं सी सकती?
नहीं नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं.
No.
So you now give them a skill, and after they're here, they get jobs and they take them back. Yes.
they वो कह रहे कि जब वो यहाँ आती है ट्रेनिंग करके फिर वापस चली जाती है, काम करती है.
काम करती हैं, कुछ अपने बिजनेस स्टार्ट करती हैं, कुछ हमारे साथ आके काम करती हैं. जब ऑर्डर आते हैं तो हम उनको इनवाइट करते हैं, फिर इसी फैसिलिटी में आकर वो काम करते हैं.
So after the training, some go back to their homes and use their skill to work from their homes, and others are being invited to come back here and work for the live stitch manufacturing facility if on the basis of if we get orders.
If there's orders.
Yeah.
But the orders now, you're not getting so many orders?
क्या आपको बहुत ज़्यादा orders मिलते हैं कि नहीं?
ज़्यादातर सितंबर टू दिसंबर तक हमें ऑर्डर मिलते हैं. उसके अलावा हम बाकी इधर का जो काम है ईद के लिए हम काम करते हैं.
Most of the orders we get from September to December.
For America or?
For America.
Yes.
Especially what item you make?
Scarf, bags.
Scarves and bags. And remaining time of the year, they work for the local market, They make the local garment. Ladies just come here and put the order here.
And my wife has particularly asked if she could I could take some samples back. This would be okay? Because there are people want to get orders in the UK for your goods. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. And here's one of the marvelous sewing machines, just like my grandma used to have.
She started her career here as a student. She did her training here, and then after that she started to work here voluntarily, and now she is a instructor here,
Good. So all the way up from the beginning to.
और कुछ हमारी स्टूडेंट को जो यहाँ से जिन्होंने ग्रेजुएशन की है उनको जॉब्स भी मिली हैं गवर्नमेंट में. एक कल भी मेरे पास आई थी एक लड़की, वो कह रही थी कि मुझे गवर्नमेंट जॉब मिल रही है यहाँ से. तो काफ़ी हमारे पास इस तरह की आती हैं औरतें जिन्होंने हमें आके बताया कि हम गवर्नमेंट जॉब अब कर रहे हैं.
Some others graduates from this facility already have gotten jobs in the different government departments and in the private sectors. So yesterday a lady came here and she was telling her that she got a job in the government department.
That's good.
So Sarafin was illiterate lady, she was. Can you tell something little bit about your life? You know, अपनी जिंदगी के बारे में कुछ दसोगे? कितने साल से जो तुम्हारी शादी होगी?
16 साल।
दसो, आप दसो।
दस तो ना फिर तर्जमा करते हैं। 16 साल की उम्र में मेरी शादी हुई थी और मुझे कुछ भी नहीं आता था।
I was married in the age of 16-year-old, and I did not know anything. Why did you say so unpad?
अनपढ़।
I was an illiterate lady. Got married. फिर इतने आ गई।
जी और मुझे शौक।
No, we need to. That's better. Okay. So, how many women have you taught here? How many women have graduated?
500 से ज़्यादा हैं जो हमारे इस फैसिलिटी से ग्रेजुएट हो चुके हैं स्टूडेंट।
More than 500 students have been graduated from this facility.
Wow, so that means you have many people, and as you walk along the road, you must see them all the time, and and but mainly now, all of the women in Gilgit, they've had the training, so now you're going to other places?
Yes, mostly गिलगित के जो एरियाज हैं वहाँ से हैं, लेकिन इससे बाहर से भी आती है, जैसे क्लास है और फिर डिस्ट्रिक्ट गीजर से भी हमारी कुछ स्टूडेंट थी जिन्होंने ट्रेनिंग की है, मुख्तलिफ दूर के इलाकों से भी आती है।
Most of the students who have been graduated are from Gilgit, but we have students from the other districts like Chilas and district geezers. They came here and they got the training. अभी यहाँ से तकरीबन सब लोगों ने ट्रेनिंग कर लिया था।
Camera is staying cool.
Nice video.
Yeah. So I'm here. Well, introduce yourself first of all. What's your name and what's your position?
You want me to speak now?
Yeah, it's already.
Okay, this is Hamid, the principal of Shining Light Academy, and I've been working as a principal for the last 6 years. Before being the principal of Shining Light, I've been the director of Remote Village Development Program, and along with that, I am the general secretary of Shining Light Community Development Organization. I'm affiliated with Shining Light for last more than 14 years, since 2003. Since I have been supported, when I was a school-going student, Shining Light supported me to go to one of the best schools in Gilgit-Baltistan called Aga Khan Higher Secondary School, and the sponsor actually came through Rob from UK. And now I'm done with my master's in English literature, and after my master's I took a while and I worked for Shining Light Community Development Organization, and then last year I got a chance to accomplish my higher studies. Right now I'm doing MPhil in Pol Sciences from Foreman Christian College in a chartered university from Lahore. It's my last semester. Hopefully end of December I will accomplish my MPhil degree, and I'm hoping to come back to Gilgit-Baltistan and will start being part of the work which we have been doing. Right now I go back to Lahore for couple of months, then I come back and I work for Shining Light. And along with that, my wife Hasina Batul, she is a dentist. She has finished her studies. At current, she's doing her residency in Lahore. But hopefully, she will also finish her residency next year. And next year, we both will come back and we want to serve the people of Gilgit-Baltistan. And this is what we have been called for.
Okay, well I can hear the children coming out. Shall we go and just see them at the end of school?
Yeah, why not? Please.
Yes.
These days our kids are going through the midterm examination, so that's why the school finishes at 12. So we run Shining Light from preschool to up to class 10. So these students who are in class 10, they have been coming and studying here at Shining Light from preschool, from playgroup. Now we have class 10, so soon, end of this year, we will finish our class 10th, and yeah.
And so there's 500 children here today?
We have more than 500 children who are coming to do their exams in these days. There are around 600 students who are studying at Shining Light.
And the parents just come here and...
Yes, end of the school, the parents come and they pick their children. So Shining Light is not providing any kind of transportation, so that's why the parents come and they give transportation to their children.
So normally they come to school from 9 o'clock or?
They come at 8 and the
8.
school finishes at 2. But we have different timings for different sections. We have, at current we are running 4 different sections. We have a section of ECD, Early Childhood Development, which we call it preschool. We have a primary section, we have a middle section, and then we have a section of high school.
Hi.
So for all of them, there is a different timing. The preschool finishes at 12, then the primary school finishes at 1, and the middle school and the high school finishes at 2 in the afternoon.
Yep.
Teachers are females.
Okay, and the students, it's 50-50 or?
Yeah, 50-50.
Why do men overall in Pakistan more women are teachers?
No,
but
I think we are a bit different because we believe in women empowerment. So this has been one of the reasons that we want to recruit more women. We want to empower more women.
Yeah.
We know that there are so many men who can come and serve at Shining Light, but our preference is to bring in women so that they should be empowered. And in Pakistan, we don't have such a huge trend where you will empower women. So empowering women is difficult, but Shining Light has been totally a unique organization in giving an opportunity for the women to serve their families and as well as Shining Light Academy.
and as you're on. So this afternoon we're going to a training centre?
Yes. This afternoon we will be visiting another Shining Light vocational training center across the river, a place called Danio. So you will be visiting, the women who have been coming there for last, I think, 1 year and working.
And then we're going to Hunza Valley?
Yes, I'm really excited to accompany you.
What's special about Hunza Valley?
Hunza Nagar, these both the villages areas have been one of the princely states. This is one of the uniqueness. There are only 2 princely states in the whole Gilgit-Baltistan, and those are Nagar and Hunza. And you will be amazed while seeing, the history.
What prince? So, just talk about that again. So, the Shining Light International, they helped you establish the school?
Yes, it's Mike, Robin, and a couple, and their children who were living here. They lived here for 8 years, and we closely worked with this couple. And yes, because Robin was a professional and she played a vital role in establishing Shining Light Academy, and Mike was part of the whole SLCD, who was taking care of other projects.
And their legacy lives on.
Yes, we really follow the legacy of Mike and Robin.
But 7 years ago, the school was preschool up to grade 5 or grade 4?
I think it was up to grade 5, if I'm not wrong. It was grade 4 or 5. I'm not sure about the dates, but we were in between 5 and 4.
Mm-hmm. And how many people were at the school? So in 2002 was the study?
2002, yes.
And then there were, what, 20 children or something?
We were, I think, having only 10 children, and the school started with 10 children, with the vision of Pastor Sijat, and who has a vision to, yes, I mean, the idea came from Sijat, and he said that, why not we should start a school, He started a coaching center, and after school coaching center where he gathered 10 or more than 10 children, and then he invited people like Mike and Robin to come and teach these children, and from there the idea came into being that if we do the coaching, then why we shouldn't do a school for the most marginalized community here in Gilgit-Baltistan. And then the idea really worked so well.
And until 2008, then it grew quite quickly to 2008?
Yes, because we have so many founders, and then we have so many good teachers. We were hitting faculty from South of Pakistan, and we were one of the unique schools. We were not only focusing the indigenous people, we were trying to bring the quality education to the people of Gilgit-Baltistan. So that's why we were trying to hire and recruit teachers from abroad. We have teachers from Europe, we have teachers from America, we have teachers from South of Pakistan. like Punjab and Sindh and Balochistan.
And then in 2008, the authorization was withdrawn.
And then we were doing the paperwork, and end of the day, you know, I think it was April. In the month of April 2008, we applied.
You got the paperwork.
Yes, we applied for the registration of Shining Light Community Development Organization, and then and the government of Pakistan and the provincial government went through SLCDO and they found, you know, us being the right NGO organization, and then they gave us the approval. And we registered SLCDO with the government of Pakistan, with the provincial government.
And then in 2011, after the problems with Osama bin Laden,
and Ramin Davis in Lahore, the guy who killed a couple of Pakistanis in Lahore, and then there were the crisis where so many foreigners who were living. I think at that time more than 300 foreigners who were living and working for different organizations here in Pakistan were kicked out from this country, including our people. And I think at that time we have 8 foreign teachers. It was such a huge loss to Shining Light Academy in losing one of the professional foreign teachers, English-speaking teachers.
And because the authorization was withdrawn, the school stopped growing, I imagine, in 2011.
We were still struggling. The number was increasing, but we were not growing in recruiting so many good teachers. But still, the number was increasing because we were having a great reputation while having so many English teachers.
My name is Rita, and I got a scholarship when I was in class 2 in 2001, and scholarship helped me to get admission in a good class.
I'm sorry, could we just... could you speak just a... Can we turn the fan off, maybe?
Yeah.
Otherwise... now it's fine. Sorry, can we start again?
Scholarship rope से मिला मुझे, ठीक है? 2002 में, ठीक है? Go on.
From the top. Start with your name.
दोबारा से बताएं.
My name is Rita Makpool, and I got scholarship from ROPE in 2002, and this scholarship helped me to get admission in a good school, in good institution, and I think that sometimes I think that if I did not get
Take your time.
and sometimes I think that if the Shining Light provided me scholarship, so I was not able to get admission in school, and I was not able to complete my studies, and now I'm working here as a nursery teacher and a scholarship coordinator, and my future plan is to serve the cause and Shining Light, and I think that SLCDO is SLCDO.
Very good.
Yes, very good, and it helped a lot of children to complete their studies, and that's all.
Can I ask you one more question? Yes, so you're the scholarship coordinator. How many children are you now coordinating?
More than 140.
Yes. And how many come here to Shining Light Academy?
How many?
72.
Not more
100.
Yes.
You told me 100, so I'm only using about
I think
100.
more than 100.
And then the other children, they go to...
They go in different classes, in different schools.
उसी पे दिया है, उसी के तो इसलिए मैं कहता हूँ कि तेरे फिगर्स असल बहुत गलत फिगर है.
Thank you.
इसी दिन हमें जो है तूने 72 का फिगर दिया
78.
साथ तो नहीं हो रहा, ये आखिर में किसी ने देखने हैं जाके। ये शुरू करें।
My name is Nasir Riyad and I'm very thankful first of all that Rob gave me scholarship to continue my studies, and especially I'm very thankful to LCDO that this is an institution by which I get education in well manner, and
Okay.
and my future plan is
And what are you doing now?
now I am serving in Shining Light.
Oh, you're working. What's your job?
I am doing painting.
Oh, the painting
Yeah.
on the walls. The
Yeah.
painting is really beautiful. And you want to continue to work here?
Yes.
And what do you think about SLCDO? You think it's good?
Now I am serving here just to during my holidays. Then I want to
Not
be,
serving, you are volunteering.
Volunteering.
Yeah.
And then what are your future plans?
I want to be a doctor.
A doctor.
Yeah.
Excellent. And SLCDO, what would you say about the organisation?
They help me as a gardener who.
Like a gardener.
Yeah. So I want. This is my burning desire to give them back fruit to them.
Thank you. Thank you very much for talking.
If Rob doesn't give me a scholarship, then I'm not able to get higher education, and it will be difficult for me to get good education in big and marvelous institution.
Thank you.
Shining Light में
You know,
teacher-
you can just answer that one question and I'll leave the rest
Yeah.
as it is.
और मैं आजकल ये काम कर रही हूँ। मेरे स्कॉलरशिप प्रोग्राम में 143 बच्चे टोटल हैं। 116 यहाँ शाइनिंग लाइट में पढ़ते हैं और 27 जो है वो और स्कूलों में पढ़ते हैं। और कहें कि इसी स्कॉलरशिप ने मुझे इस काबिल किया है कि मैं आज ये बन गई हूँ। 2002 में मुझे रोप ने स्कॉलरशिप दिया था और उस स्कॉलरशिप ने मुझे मेरी ज़िंदगी को बनाया है और अब मैं खुदा की बादशाही में काम करती हूँ। और फिर आखिर में शाइनिंग लाइट क्या है इसमें दो, और आखिर में शुक्रिया लाजमी करेंगे इसका रोग का शुक्रिया कि उसने मेरी इन सालों में सारी मदद की है। इधर ना देख, अपने पास से कहती जाए। और ये तादाद है 116 बच्चे शाइनिंग लाइट में हैं और फिर 27 दूसरे स्कूलों में। जी शुरू कर।
My name is Rita Makul, and nowadays I am working here in Shining Light as an LC class teacher and a scholarship coordinator. And in my scholarship program, now we have 116 students in SLA, Shining Light Academy, and the other 27 are in different schools. And total number of children which are in our scholarship program who are receiving the scholarship, they are 143. And through this was the scholarship through which I get my I complete my studies, and now I'm very thankful for Rob who provide me a scholarship to complete my studies. And I got this scholarship in 2002 when I was in class 2. That's it.
What would happen?
Sometimes I think that if the scholarship not provided by me, then I was not able to. It was not possible for me to get my education and to complete my studies. Now my future plan is to serve here in Shining Light, and I want to serve my God, and I want. And SLCDO is good organization, and it help many students who want to get education but they don't have resources, so it's provide a scholarship to them. So thank you for
रोग का शुक्रिया अदा
thank you Rob, for your all the help and effort.
Thank you.
Maybe he can stand, you know.
Stand.
Yeah. So that the view should be a different here.
You should be in Bollywood.
Okay. Yeah, Bollywood or so you go a little bit this side. Yes, this is perfect, you know.
He's never done it before in his life.
क्या कर रहे हैं क्या पढ़ रहे हैं वो बता ठीक है और साथ तो वॉलंटियर भी इधर काम कर रहे हैं फिर बता थोड़ा सा अपना खानदान का बता दे कि मैं गरीब बच्चा था और मुझे 2002 में स्कॉलरशिप मिला और फिर उसने मुझे यहाँ तक पहुँचाने में क्या किरदार अदा किया
Okay, we're good to go.
My name is Asad and I'm now doing my BCom. It's a commerce degree in commerce bachelor degree, and I'm also working in Shining Light as a volunteer. And I got scholarship from ROPE in 2002 when I was I think in my preschool, and I got a scholarship from ROPE. And you know, if ROPE would not help me, you know, if ROPE not give me scholarship, I would not studying. You know, I would not be studying in my
कहता है जो कुछ कहना वो edit कर देगा
दोबारा से शुरू कर लूँ start?
दोबारा से नहीं शुरू अभी कहता जा और वो रिकॉर्डिंग हो रही है जो कुछ तू कह रहा है बाद में उसका वो तर्जुमा करवाएगा
You know, if
Wait, just a minute. Okay. If you have anything.
if you know, I would not get a scholarship, I wouldn't be in my, you know, in this class or grade, you know, because my family could not, you know, afford my study expenses, and you know, so that's why I was getting education scholarship from ROPE.
Okay, so what do you think about SLCDO?
You know, SLCDO is working hard in, you know, to build the future of many students, many poor students, you know, who can't afford to study. You know, their parents can't afford to give them education or, you know, in schools. Shining Light is working hard.
Okay, thank you. It's good.
अली ने भेजा है बिल मुझे उसमें 15% उसने सर्विस चार्जेस लगाए हैं ये क्या है इधर भी देखो लोगों ने घर बनाए हैं बड़े बड़े अच्छे हाँ ये सड़क कहाँ के इसकी वजह सस्पेंशन ब्रिज
The British suspension.
built in 1940
There you go. It's still standing. You can walk over it still.
yes
It's safe.
it's safe
कह रही 1:30 बजे आती है 1:30 बजे वो उधर से आती है ना शायद उसके वो कहती गाड़ी शाड़ी का मसला
So there's 27 women learning here.
नहीं 27
So here is bigger than the main centre now in terms of the number of women. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Miss Nobulao. My name is Anila Yasmin. What is the name of this village?
What's the name of the village?
Village na Oshandas.
ये इस
Yes. Then
मोहम्मदाबाद
Mohammadabad Danior.
Mohammadabad Danior.
Mm-hmm.
How many? कितने आपके पास student है अभी?
Abhi 27.
27 student.
This is the first year it's been here,
yes
Yes.
and it will be next year or another village next year.
Another village.
Okay.
ये पहली दफा इस गांव में सेंटर खुली है ना?
Ji.
And when they finish August, the same,
Yes, August. August में graduation है
and there'll be everyone will get a certificate
and one sewing machine.
and a sewing machine for, and that comes from partner into.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, can I just quickly in the room? No. Okay.
लेकिन 5 मिनट के बाद
No.
after 5 minutes
Okay.
After 5 minutes, they will just.
Still, the students are coming, you know.
Oh,
They
sorry.
want to have all of them inside the room.
एक थोड़ा सीन बन जाए.
बस वो करा नहीं आने वो अपना काम ले क्लास शुरू हो
क्या हाल है मैगी? चलिए से हो. नहीं आओ मजाक कर रहे हैं.
Oh. Too late. Sorry. Don't do it. Don't. So there's 27 women here. Wow. Perfect. That's it. Oh. Everyone dresses here very beautifully. It's normal?
Maya, इतना काफी है.
हाँ. Sharing.
मुझे लगता है ये मशीन ठंडा हो गई है.
हाँ.
अभी लग रहा ठंडा